All right, so this is the latest as far as the harsh sanctions that have been imposed on Russia are concerned. This is aimed at crippling Russia's economy. Remember, no country has sent its troops in Ukraine, but the West and EU has decided to slap Russia with harsh sanctions in order to cripple its economy. For more on this, I'm joined by my colleague Avni on the broadcast. Avni, thank you for joining us. What we have seen is that Russia's currency has seen a 30% drop, and that has forced their central bank to push the interest rates by 20%. What kind of impact is Russia facing after the harsh sanctions?
Well, that's right. It has been a slew of sanctions as far as Russia is concerned, and the latest set of sanctions that have been announced seem to have really taken its toll on the economy even before the sanctions actually come into effect. So I just want to break it down for you to explain what these sanctions are and what they really mean. The first and one of the most important sanctions is that US, UK, EU as well as Canada have said that they will remove major Russian banks from the SWIFT payment system. Now, this is extremely important because this is essentially a cross-border payment system that moves money across the world. It's a international payments gateway at this point in time. It's an important mechanism to finance all kinds of international transactions. So what does this essentially mean? This would hit Russia's banking, trading network as well. It makes it extremely difficult for Russian companies to do business because essentially it will be difficult for companies to either receive payments or make payments as well. Russia could also face delays in receiving payments for its oil and gas exports as well. Now remember, Russia supplies about 26% of crude and 38% of gas to Europe. So this could be an important deterrent as far as Russia is concerned. The other big sanction that has been talked about is sanctions on Russia's central bank. So essentially, this will limit Russia's access to over $600 billion of reserves that it has. The ruble could see a kind of a free fall. In fact, it's already seen the impact. The ruble is down about 30% today. Massive inflation could also get triggered as a result of this. People will also rush to convert their rubles to dollars, and that will have a further ripple effect and worsen this entire situation as well. Another development is that Google has cut off its ad revenues to Russian state media. So Russian state media will not be able to earn anything through Google platforms, and they will also not be able to buy ads through Google tools as well. And finally, another important development that has also come into place is BP, that is British Petroleum, is going to be exiting its stake in Russian oil and gas company Rosneft. Now, it had about nearly 20% stake. It is going to cost about $25 billion for BP, but it is going to do that after pressure from the UK government. Remember, BP has been in Russia for the past 3 decades. This essentially will isolate Russian economy. But the other big question here is whether other companies will follow suit. So this is the whole host of sanctions that have been talked about. And, the aim essentially is to cripple the Russian economy. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Avni, for those updates. And we just broke that Russian spokesperson has said that the country will be able to ride out as far as these sanctions are concerned. We'll have to wait and watch as to how the situation transpires ahead. Now, we are also getting some breaking inputs. Take a look.